can you was there a moment or was it an evolution that you went from being involved in that sort of music? Was it youth, wild youth?
No, it wasn't really Wild Youth. I mean, my father was a sax player in a jazz band, an amateur when I was growing up.
Hmm.
There was a lot of music in the house, and I got really interested in progressive rock music when I was about 12, and the Beatles and Jimi Hendrix and stuff like that. But very quickly, I grew out of that, and by the time I was 14, I was really into Miles Davis. And then by the
Which
time I
era?
was four, so that would be uh
I
when
mean,
I
was
was
it
so
Bitches
the
Brew? So
one
you,
the one that yeah, well, the one that really got me to begin with was a kind of blue because my
of
dad
course,
had played it a lot.
yeah.
And then I remember my brother and I bought him In a Silent Way, thinking it
Mm.
was going to be very similar, for my dad's birthday. And I think I was about 13 and my brother was 11, and we bought it for him. And we were expecting to like it as well because we were both big fans. But as soon as we put it on, we thought, what the hell is this?
Yeah,
I'd never heard anything like that before.
right.
And so, and that began a lifelong appreciation of Miles Davis. And I do love that. I mean, I love all the periods, but I do love that, 1968 to 1974
It's
stuff.
Zawinul in the
And
band.
Zawinul and Chick Corea and Herbie Hancock and Wayne
It's an
Shorter,
unbelievable band.
yeah. And that, of course, that led me to things like Weather Report and
You and I
but
are
at the
just
same,
on the same musical trip.
but at the
Yeah.
same time, I was also really getting into Bach and Stravinsky and Bartok. And so when it came to 18 and decided I knew my life was going to be in music,
Hmm.
I decided not to go to music college and concentrate on being a performer. I decided to go to university and learn. I wanted to learn how music was put together.
Hmm.
And while I was there, we did an awful lot of harmony and counterpoint, and there was a big concentration on writing music. We had an electronic music studio, and I just took it all on board. And by the time I left, I knew I wanted to be a composer, but
Hmm.
to begin with, I wanted to be in, a kind of contemporary classical musician. But but I was still obsessed with Weather Report, and so I came down to London. In fact, I joined a pop band, and we got a recording contract with Chrysalis Music in
Nice.
London. And we came down to London, and I've been here ever since. And I was in various bands, throughout the 80s, and did a lot of different kind of music within bands. And I ended up working with contemporary dance companies and
Hmm.
writing music for contemporary dance. And then from there, it was just one move to writing, for film and TV. But I'd had 10 years before doing virtually every conceivable style of music.
The
So
best
I can
training
I
you
can
could
write
have.
I can write classical music like Mahler or Stravinsky or Bach, or Bartok, and I can do jazz as well and pop music. So it's just kind of what you need these days as a film composer. You need to be able to handle both of those and all of those styles because at some point, they all merge together. I mean, really, I keep saying that the Downton Abbey song it's got the veneer of a classical piece, but actually, if you really, really analyze it, the harmony's like a Coldplay song.
Oh, that's